Hello to all my viewers. Welcome back and thank you for joining us once again on this channel where we speak the truth without fear and without compromise. Today, we have to talk about yet another tragedy that has shaken our country to the core. And I must warn you, it is both heartbreaking and infuriating. Reports confirm that Boko Haram terrorists launched a fresh attack in Borno State, massacring over 63 Nigerians, including both civilians and soldiers who were only doing their duty to protect the land. This is not just another headline, it is another wound on the body of our nation, another reminder of how fragile the lives of ordinary Nigerians have become in their own homeland. Let us pause and think for a moment. 63 human beings, fathers, mothers, sons, daughters, people with dreams, aspirations, and loved ones waiting for them at home. In one barbaric sweep, they were cut down by the very evil that has tormented our country for over a decade. Boko Haram, a name that has become synonymous with fear, bloodshed, and hopelessness, once again proves that the Nigerian state remains vulnerable, that security promises remain unfulfilled, and that the lives of ordinary Nigerians are treated as expendable. How long will we continue to mourn like this? How long will we read headlines of villages wiped out, soldiers ambushed, worshippers slaughtered, farmers hacked down on their farms, and school children abducted? How long before Nigerians wake up and realize that terrorism is not just a northern problem, not just a Borno problem, but a Nigerian problem? Because whether it happens in Borno, in Plateau, in Benue, in Niger, or in Kaduna, it is the blood of innocent Nigerians that is flowing, and it weakens us as one nation. This tragedy forces us to confront hard truths about our country. Number one, our government continues to fail in its primary duty, which is to protect lives and property. We are told billions are budgeted yearly for defense and security. We are told new weapons are purchased, new strategies are deployed, and new security chiefs are appointed. But what are the results? The same headlines, the same bloodshed, the same tears. Ordinary Nigerians see no improvement, no relief, only endless excuses. Number two, the lives of our soldiers must be respected and valued. Imagine the gallant young men who took an oath to defend Nigeria, ambushed and killed because the system has not provided them with enough equipment, intelligence, and support to face these terrorists. Time and time again, we hear soldiers complain about lack of weapons, poor welfare, and betrayal from within. How can we win a war when those at the front line are abandoned? Our soldiers should be national heroes, not sacrificial lambs thrown into the fire with bare hands. Number three, and perhaps most important, we must question why terrorism still thrives in Nigeria after all these years. Boko Haram started over a decade ago. We have heard of countless offensives, of technical defeat, of degradation of capacity. Yet here they are, strong enough to wipe out scores of people in a single attack. What does that tell you? It tells us there are powerful forces benefiting from this crisis. It tells us there are political elites, security contractors, and corrupt officials who see terrorism not as a tragedy, but as an opportunity to enrich themselves. Nigeria has become a playground for war profiteers, while the blood of the poor continues to water the ground. But let me say this clearly, enough is enough. Nigerian lives matter. The blood of the poor should not be the currency for the comfort of the elite. If other countries can rise against terrorism and reclaim their land, why can't Nigeria? We have the manpower, we have the intelligence, we have the resources, but what we lack is leadership that genuinely cares for the people. So, what can be done? First, we need transparency and accountability in our defense spending. Every naira allocated to security must be tracked, and those who divert funds meant for weapons into their private pockets must be exposed and jailed. Second, we need to empower our local communities with modern tools of intelligence gathering. Terrorists do not fall from the sky, they live among us. Villagers often know them but keep quiet out of fear. We must create trust between communities and security agencies. Third, Nigeria must strengthen its regional alliances. Terrorism is not confined to borders. Chad, Niger, and Cameroon also face this menace. Why can't West African nations pool their resources and intelligence to crush these groups once and for all? And let's not forget the power of civic consciousness. Nigerian youths, the future of this country rests in your hands. We must begin to hold leaders accountable, not just on Twitter, not just during protest, but at the ballot box. We must refuse to recycle the same politicians who thrive in chaos and bloodshed. We must refuse to let our pain be used as campaign slogans by people who will forget us once they climb into office. We must demand leaders who will prioritize human lives over political games. This massacre in Borno should be a wake-up call. It should stir righteous anger in us, not hopelessness. It should remind us that if we stay silent, the blood of innocent Nigerians will continue to flow, and tomorrow it could be us, our families, or our communities. The time to act is now. The time to unite is now. The time to rise above ethnic and religious divisions and say with one voice that terrorism will not define our future is now. My heart goes out to every family that lost a loved one in this attack. No words can fill that void, but your pain is Nigeria's pain, and we must not let their deaths be in vain. Let this tragedy become a turning point, not just another headline buried under tomorrow's news. Let it be the moment Nigerians say, enough of excuses, enough of corruption, enough of recycled failure. So, I want to hear from you. Do you think Nigeria is genuinely ready to end this war on terror? Do you believe our leaders have the will to crush Boko Haram once and for all? Or do you think this bloodshed will continue until we take collective action as citizens? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let's engage and let the world hear the voices of ordinary Nigerians. Don't forget to like this video, share it widely so more Nigerians can wake up to the urgency of this moment, and subscribe to this channel for more bold, truth-centered conversations. Together, let us keep pushing for the Nigeria we deserve.